Hello and welcome to Lesson 11 of My Personal Wellness. What we're going to be doing today is taking a document that was shared to you on your ncps-k12.org account called 2018 MPW G-Site Checklist, and we're going to file, make a copy, rename and share, and place that into our website. So let's take a look. One of the first tabs that you should have open is your Gmail. And if you notice up in the search bar, I've typed in 2018 MPW. You should have received an email from me, Tom Honahan, that invites you to view the following spreadsheet, which is called 2018 MPW G-Site Checklist, last name and first initial. If you click on the Open in Sheets button, it's going to pull you to a document that we do not have editing rights. It's a view only. And you can tell by that we do not have any ability to change anything in the specific spreadsheet. What this checklist is going to do is help you make sure that you've done all the respective tasks with the corresponding lessons 1 through 21 for this entire project. So first, let's make file, make a copy, rename and share. If you remember, we click on file, make a copy. When you rename it, just type your name where it says last name and get rid of the copy of. I've already done that over here. So now I have a document that's my own. I have the editing rights for all of this. And the first thing I want to do is make sure I click on the share button. All the documents for this entire project should be shared with a person called 2018 MPW. Please make sure that you do not make the mistake of sharing it with the class of 2018. So that's done. This spreadsheet is going to give a nice visual representation of what you've done up to date with regard to this project. If you notice in column A, row number 1, it's lesson number 1. You should have signed your contract. For each one of the lessons, there's a corresponding task. When you've completed each task, you can go back and just hit the space bar and then put an X where it says done in column D. This is an auto formatting, conditional formatting cell that will turn it from red to green when you type into it. So if I click on cell number C4, columns always come first. I hit the space bar and then I put an X in column D, cell number D4. It goes down like that. Okay, what you would be doing is making sure that you've done each one of the tasks, and then you would come straight down and you would just say complete or not completed. This is a nice visual representation of how you can keep up with this specific class. Okay, so our next step is we're going to import this or insert it into our website. So I'm going to click on my Site tab, and I'm going to expand under where it says 9th grade, and I'm going to the checklist page. And on the checklist page, we're just going to hit Edit, making sure that our cursor is flashing in the box underneath Checklists. I'm going to insert from Drive the spreadsheet that we were just working on. And again, make sure that you're sharing the proper spreadsheet. I want to get the one that has my last name and my first initial with it. Okay, and make sure it's yours, not the one that we shared with you. I'm going to select that. And I'm going to leave the default settings for now. I'll click Save. And then I'll hit Save again. Now you're going to notice after this is inserted, it's basically, it may not quite fit in your particular window right now. But if we come back to our cell over here, and we move this over, and we go back to our website, we hit refresh, the columns may not line up properly. So what my advice to you is go back to your original spreadsheet. You're going to take the column between column B and column C, and you're going to move that over so it's just to the right of the T of checklist. And that's going to shift everything over. We'll go back to our checklist page. We're going to hit refresh, and we're going to see if that works for us. The first time that you do this may take a couple of times to move it over, but you get the general idea. We want to see both columns, so when we take a look at your website, and you take a look at your website, you know how you're doing on this particular project. So what I would be doing during the rest of this class is I'd be going to each one of the respective lessons and making sure that I've done all the work that I need to do. Okay? So hopefully this checklist helps you finish your project on time, and we'll see you in the next video.